previous video, I put Kanan Jarrus through the inquisitorius gauntlet, and today it's time to test his Padawan. Ezra Bridger is a very different fighter from Kanan, so this one should be interesting. For this video, Ezra will have 3 power levels, level 1 being rebels seasons 1 through 2, Ezra at his weakest. Level 2 will be rebels seasons 3 through 4. In this part, Ezra will be flirting with the dark side, but not fully going dark side. And in level 3 we got the Ahsoka Ezra, and this is his strongest version. So this video is being made before Ahsoka Season 2 releases in 2027, so I am basing level 3 on what I have seen in Season 1. But if you're new to the Gauntlet format, here's how it works. Ezra fights each Inquisitor in a 1v1 situation. He is fully rested at the start of each round. If he loses at a certain level, he moves up to his next level, and if he loses at level 3, he just fails, he dies. Alright, I'm not going to procrastinate this, let's begin. This is going to be a quick one. In the first round, we have Ezra versus the 8th brother. At level 1, Ezra would almost beat the 8th brother, but just not quite. You can't really. Close but no cigar, mate. So he has to step up to level 2, and, well, at that point, Ezra absolutely steamrolls the 8th brother. He overwhelms him with speed, aggression, and raw force power. It's an easy decider. Ezra wins very, very easily. In the second round, we have Ezra versus the 6th brother. The 6th brother is the Inquisitor Ahsoka killed and purified their crystals to create her white lightsabers in the Ahsoka novelization. He was a coward. He abandoned the Ninth Sister to save himself, taking away her leg in the process, and overall he's one of the weakest Inquisitors out there. Ezra beats him cleanly at level 2, and they would have to mop him up afterwards. In the third round, we have Ezra versus the 10th brother, Prosset Dibs, and now things get interesting. The 10th brother is the only Jedi Master to join the Inquisitorius. He was handpicked by Mace Windu for covert missions at the start of the Clone Wars to learn about the Separatists, and he fought with 2 Shoto-style Inquisitorius model lightsabers. Sorry, I stumbled on my words there. Ezra at level 2 would struggle here. This is one of his hardest fights so far, but with its unpredictability and raw power, I'd say Ezra narrowly wins, and Ezra would advance. In the fourth round, we have Ezra versus the 7th sister. You probably remember her from Rebel Season 2 as the female Inquisitor who hunted Ezra and Kanan. Before that, she was actually a Jedi Padawan meant to be trained by Aayla Secura, but Aayla refused, believing she wasn't ready and was not of a quality to be believed as good enough to be trained. This fight is close, very close, but Ezra has fought her before, he knows her tricks, and at level 2 he would narrowly defeat her, but Ezra would move on a bit comfortably. In the 5th round, we now have Ezra versus the 5th brother. The 5th brother is a tank, slow, strong, and brutally physical. He's known for hunting Eeth Koth alongside Vader and other Inquisitors, Kanan and Ezra. Those are his main hunts, including, if I remember correctly, when he hunted Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show briefly. This fight is a coin flip, but Ezra's agility and creativity give him the edge, and I'd say Ezra wins barely, by the skin on his teeth. Alright, next up in round 6 we have Ezra versus the 9th sister. The 9th sister is the massive Inquisitor Cal Kestis has fought twice, first time in Jedi Fallen Order on Kashyyyk, and the other time where he beheaded her in Jedi Survivor in Coruscant while being chased by the Empire. She lost an eye to Vader, a leg to the 6th brother with his cowardice so she could escape, a hand to Cal, and then eventually her head. She was a Jedi before the Purge and had a very powerful and naturally gifted ability of Force empathy, and at level 2 this fight is razor thin, and honestly she would narrowly beat Ezra at level 2. She's too strong, too durable, and too experienced, so Ezra moves up to level 3, the version that we see in the Ahsoka TV show, and at level 3 I'd say he would destroy her in 3 simple strikes of his lightsaber. Ezra would advance to level 3 because if you look at his stats, he is a beast. Now we're up with the 7th round, and this will be Ezra versus the 4th sister, otherwise known as Lynn Rakish for those who watch Tales of the Empire. and now we're in dangerous territory. The Gen 1 Inquisitors, effectively a death sentence for any Order 66 survivor if they ran into them. The fourth sister was a Jedi Knight and close to Barriss Offee, which we saw in Tales of the Empire. She was a skilled Jedi Hunter and eventually returned to the light at the end of Tales of the Empire, like I previously mentioned. Ezra at level 3 would beat her, but it's a tough, technical, and a hard work of a duel. Ezra would move on by, I know I've used this before, but the skin of his teeth. And now for the 8th round, we have Ezra versus the Crow, the, in my opinion, best lightsaber duelist out of the Gen 1 Inquisitors. Without further ado, here we go. The Crow is my favourite Inquisitor, and is the lightsaber specialist of the Gen 1 group, like I mentioned. He appears in Maul Shadow Lord, Tales of the Jedi, and he is terrifying. I mean, if you showed a kid his mask and him rocking up with a spinning double-bladed lightsaber, I'm sure they would be scared. He fought Darth Maul and held his own for a while. He hunted Ahsoka. He is fast, precise, and absolutely ruthless. Ezra is strong, Ezra is creative, Ezra is powerful, but the Crow is on another level. You would dismantle Ezra, most likely Dooku style, and breaking him down with technique, speed, and cold precision. And here's where Ezra falls. And that's Ezra Bridges run through the inquisitorius gauntlet. He makes it further than Kanan in all fairness, but the Gen 1 specialists are simply too much for most survivors. I'll be doing many more gauntlets alongside lore videos as I push towards 4 uploads a week. Thank you guys for watching, and may the Force be with you.